Breaking tonight, hours of new video are released revealing more about a woman found dead in a hotel freezer.
September 2017. The sprawling Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois. It is the middle of the night. A 19-year-old girl named Kenneka Jenkins is out celebrating with her friends. Music is playing. Cameras are rolling. It is supposed to be a carefree, ordinary weekend. But by the early hours of the morning, Kenneka will completely vanish into the dark, empty corridors of the hotel. And nearly 24 hours later, the search will end in a place of unimaginable horror. She is found deep inside the hotel's deserted kitchen, locked inside a massive walk-in industrial freezer, dead. How did a vibrant young woman wander into a freezing metal tomb? Was it a tragic, terrible accident? Or is the internet right to believe something far more sinister happened that night? The night begins on the 9th floor, room 926. Kenneka and her friends are hosting a private party. Drinks are flowing. People are laughing. And like any modern gathering, the night is heavily documented on social media. But these simple, grainy Facebook Live videos will soon become the focal point of the most obsessive, viral internet investigation in history. Millions of armchair detectives will later dissect every single frame, listening for whispered threats, analyzing the reflections in a pair of sunglasses, looking for the exact moment things went wrong. Around 3 a.m., the party winds down. Kenneka and her friends leave the room and walk into the 9th floor hallway. According to her friends, Kenneka realizes she left her phone and keys behind. They tell her to wait by the elevators. They turn around, walk back down the hall, and go back to the room. It takes only a few minutes. But when they return to the elevators, Kenneka is entirely gone. She hasn't gone downstairs. She isn't answering her phone. In a matter of minutes, she has vanished into the labyrinth of the massive hotel. Panic sets in. Kenneka's friends call her mother, Teresa Martin. Teresa rushes to the hotel in the dead of night. She begs the staff to check the surveillance cameras. She pleads with the police. But for hours, her desperate cries are met with bureaucratic delays. They tell her to wait. They suggest Kenneka probably just went home with someone else. But she didn't. When the police finally review the hotel's closed-circuit footage, they see her. And the video is deeply, deeply unsettling. The camera shows Kenneka completely alone. She is highly disoriented, staggering. She violently bumps into the walls of an empty hallway. She leans heavily against a handrail. She looks like a ghost wandering through an abandoned building. The footage tracks her agonizing, slow descent into the lower levels of the hotel. She eventually wanders into a dark, deserted, under-construction kitchen area. She walks out of the camera's frame, and she is never seen alive again. Nearly 24 hours after she disappeared, hotel workers make a grim, horrifying discovery. In a forgotten corner of the kitchen, inside a massive walk-in freezer, lies Kenneka's body. The official medical examiner's ruling is swift: accidental hypothermia. They state that the cold was exacerbated by alcohol intoxication and the presence of a prescription medication called topiramate. They conclude that a highly intoxicated Kenneka simply walked into the freezer by mistake, and the heavy door closed behind her. Case closed, right? Wrong. The internet explodes. The public outright rejects the official story. A massive wave of conspiracy theories floods social media. Hashtags demand justice. Protests erupt outside the Crown Plaza Hotel. Why? Because the hotel cameras capture Kenneka stumbling through the halls. But incredibly, there is no footage showing her actually walking into the freezer. The camera pointing directly at the freezer door was supposedly turned off. Amateur sleuths accuse her friends of a setup. Rumors spread of organ harvesting, hotel cover-ups, and foul play. People point out that the heavy industrial freezer latch would be incredibly difficult for a stumbling, intoxicated girl to open by herself. Did someone lead her down there? Did someone lock her inside? Or is the human mind just desperate to find a villain in a profoundly senseless tragedy? The Kenneka Jenkins case remains one of the most tragic and intensely debated mysteries of the digital age. It is a heartbreaking story of a 19-year-old girl whose life was cut violently short, caught in a media storm that blurred the lines between genuine grief and viral obsession. The police consider the case closed, but millions of people still believe the true story is hiding in the dark. What do you think happened to Kenneka Jenkins? Was it a tragic, fatal accident? Or is the internet right to demand more answers? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments down below. If you found this deep dive compelling, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another journey into the unknown. Until next time, stay home, stay safe, and look out for each other.